So we're ready to do the newspapers.
Yes,
we have a couple of them there, but again, we have to remind you, we have these boxes. Okay, this is a box.
Yeah, this is also a box. It's just a different kind of box. Look at cylindrical. Is that not what you said?
Yeah, I have to remember. And yeah, easy drill can cause programs.
Okay, so you made up for today yesterday. You put in 20 CDs.
Yeah. Oh, I did.
So you're not putting 10 CDs in it. So
not today.
Tell him, bring the box.
I'm very religious about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I have a box at home too.
So how much do you put in the box at home?
Oh, anything. It could be 50, 100. It could be anything that comes to me.
All right. So this is a blessed box, and as you can hear,
she has
there are a lot of coins. So I'm going to put coin in it as well.
This is just the symbol of it. It's just symbolic, but because we know that you have to consciously make sure that you put together or you put away something. A normal English phrases, they would have said a nest egg. It's something you fall on when you're on hard times. Okay, so essentially, once you do this at home, it doesn't mean, or in your office, it doesn't mean that's what you need to do. You before the close of the year, that was 2016, we brought in Uncle Ebo White, and also Mr. David Kofi Wako, who is a financial analyst, an investor, an entrepreneur, etc., who came to teach us, had worked with the Bank of Ghana, of course, but came to teach us about the essence of financial literacy and how we can even do that very transition to the next generation. So even your children at home, you have to make sure you inculcate in them the habit of not only savings, but also making positive use of whatever money or returns they have. And then there needs to be some return on the investment that they make. So it's about the orientation from the home and making sure that you tell them they could do whatever they want to do with money, but only do it well and not. So we all decided to. I set some positive literacy goals on our finance.
I'm like, since I hear a lot of coins, I'm putting a coin in there. But it's 1 Ghana.
That's so mean.
Oh no, it's not mean. It's, you know.
You put 10 CDs here, then you put 1 Ghana.
1 Ghana for your pocket.
This is wickedity.
Yeah, but I also
said a word like that.
For the love that we share. I have another 2 Ghana
this one is
CDs.
from Derek Ekosam. Because Derek only has 1 Ghana,
Bernice.
2 Ghana.
This is from Bernice. The one was from Bernice gave me 3 CDs, but I thought trouble. So this is the whole idea. Okay, now let's do the newspapers.
Yes,
Roland will start with the Daily Guide.
I will start with my favorite newspaper in Ghana, the Daily Guide. It says Nana picks kitchen cabinets, right? And you have pictures of certain personalities, Akosia Frema Osei Opare, and I know her very well. And Francis Asenso Boache, Clara Napaga, Suleiman Atia. We have Eugene Ahin, Lord Kome, Samuel Abujinapo, Saratu Ata, Victor Newman, and then you have the man himself, the president-elect, Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, there. But the Mahama bids farewell, we're told, and he was at the Flagstaff House. We keep hearing the president-elect and his team refer to the Flagstaff House as a Jubilee House. We'll see how it goes when he fully takes over as president of the Republic of Ghana. Nana picks kitchen cabinet. I like going to the center spread, so let me go to the center spread and see what's there. Daily Guide apparently seems to be still fixated with the result, so we still have the result at the center spread. What can I say? But it's usually the news one. That's what I want to. Okay. So we have. You may have known, for those who want to have Botox and liposuctions and those cosmetic surgeries, Obing fresh attacks hit Dr. Obing, accuses colleague of sabotage. I say.
So who's the colleague? The other person in the
yeah, so let's just get it. It says the tug of war between the registrar of the Ghana Medical and Dental Council on one hand and Dr. Dominic Obing Ando, owner of Obingfo Hospital, is getting personal. According to Dr. Ando, the registrar is embarking on a personal vendetta against him by making defamatory and malice-filled statement in sections of the media to make him look like some kind of a quack. He really is not a quack doctor. He's a well-qualified doctor, but seemed to have gotten into trouble following, I believe, first investigative report. It was by Manasseh Azoria Winnie, I believe. Yeah. Enjoy FM. Hey, Joy Mundio, programs. So programs. Everything program. Anyway,
You're done?
We have the Daily Graphic.
Okay. Front page of the Daily Graphic newspaper, Akufo-Addo visits Flagstaff House. Mahama conducts him around. And I kind of like this whole gesture. It's kind of really cool. SIP Parliament dissolves tomorrow. It comes with a picture of Mr. Do Ajaho, and that will be, you know, like farewell to Parliament, farewell to the position of Speaker of Parliament. Frema Opare Osei named Chief of Staff, Kandapar National Security Minister, of course, pending approval by the next Parliament's back page of the Daily Graphic. Free Zones Board gets new office building. And so you find Dr. Spielgabra cutting the tape to inaugurate the building. With him are other invited guests. The paper report story by Dominic Moses Ewia in Accra. There are other stories in the Daily Graphic newspaper that you can take a read. Oh, okay. Let me just show you this. Some pictures of the Flagstaff House. They've got an aerial view of the University of Ghana Medical Center also in the center spread of the paper. And it says President Mahama opens first phase of University of Ghana Medical Center. So there's still a lot of last minute things that the president is doing before he bows out. The nights of Friday, right? Correct? As in midnights of Friday. Okay. That's it for the graphic.
Well, we have the front page, or the Ghanaian Times here. Front page says Nana's first list. Frema Osei Opare is first female chief of staff. Good for Ghana. Volta region contractors demand payment or seized facilities, and president-elect enters Flagstaff House. I know that's one of the campaign issues by the MPP, especially. The government had not been paying contractors, and the government from its chairs or treasury owed contractors across the country. Indeed, I also knew one or two other contractors who said they had not been paid on time. I'm sure that at least if the payments are not made and Nana-Addo comes in as president, his government will do the needful. It won't be a problem at all. 2 cops detained over drug dealer's death. And now we have woman, 85, beaten to death. Back page, the AFCON moment. Can Aubameyang retain the Best African Football Award? We know that his country is hosting the African Cup of Nations. We're talking about Gabon. Gabon. All right.
All right, and I'm looking at the Al Hajj newspaper, and it's rather very heavy today because it's a special one. It's a special edition, a must-read special report. The paper says JMNDC defeats diaries from the Al Hajj newspaper. So what the paper is doing is to bring back some of its publications. For instance, Can Tekpe Save Mahama? It first published this on January 22, 2014. Also Retain, Opening and Win 2016, first published on January 13, 2016. And the final one, Standogbe Mahama's Waterloo, first published on October 1, 2015. Essentially, the paper is drawing attention to some of the things that it reported on that, you know, just maybe if the NDC and if President Mahama had done something differently and taken be a little cautious, they probably wouldn't have lost. So Al Hajj bringing back a lot of memories. Maybe we should have Al Hajj Baturi on the show one of these days to go through some of the things that he put together in this paper. What did he see coming that the party didn't see coming, you know, for instance? Well, you know, sometimes when you're really, really there, you don't see it.
Charlie, a hero has many friends. A villain has many enemies as well. Or a normal.
All right, you've got a last paper?
Yes, I've got the Daily Dispatch. Battle for control of NDC. J.J. Rawlings is very hot. Profiles of Akufo-Addo's inner 12. And then we have other stories there.
How is J.J. hot? How is he hot?
Says about a number of, it's a statement by the General Secretary, the earliest party. It's quite long. So I have to read a couple before.
All right, we've got sports coming up, but before that, we want to quickly go through some of the online portals. Roland will say foremost, we'll do majaonline.com.
Yes, we always have to do majaonline.com. It's where you can get the best online news. It's a portal, so let's look at this.
KMA issues 1-week ultimatum to political parties to remove posters. AMA. Oh, this is KMA. There was one issued by the AMA, and I said I would not mind them. I wouldn't, you know, what's my business? You took monies, didn't you? So what's the point?
You're not minding them. You're just talking about it.
All right, let's move on and do some other stories on myjournline.com. Priests urged to bring hope to society is another story there. Let's move on quickly. Avram Grant names final 23. Dramina Atama Wars dropped. But of course, Benedict will give us more on this. Brutalized, ignored 31-year-old bedridden after police shooting 6 years ago. And this is a story that we'll find time and do a little more in detail. Enin welcomes security minister role, berates Mohammed's disastrous directive. Akufo-Addo names first batch of staff. Frema Bedietuo confirmed. Zambia Women's Day off for periods sparks debate. This is certainly a story that I want to click right now. So Gomez, please click. Let's you know, read a little bit of this story and let's share with everybody else. And it says discussing female menstruation publicly is something of a taboo in Zambia. This is no doubt why a provision in the country's labor law that allows female workers to take off 1 day a month is known as Mother's Day, even though it applies to all women, whether or not they have children. The legal definition is not precise. Women can take the day when they want and do not have to provide any medical justification, leading some to questioning the provision. Okay, so here's a thought, for instance. I think it's a good law because women go through a lot when they are on their menses, says Dekaila Mazimba, who works in public relations. This is interesting, maybe very significant, but is it necessary? Giving women 1 day off, 1 day off, hoping that when you're going through that painful menstrual cycle, at least the first day is always a little more painful or difficult or challenging. Not for everybody. A little challenging. So
and some have it difficult throughout the period.
Yeah. But what's the, like, I don't know. I'm a woman, but I don't think that this is necessary.
Right. I think I side with you. You're the first objective woman on this very subject.
I don't think it's necessary.
First objective.
I don't think it's necessary.
You try.
Okay, all right. Quickly, I don't need all the things that you're saying to me. Mahama to deliver final State of the Nation address today. Akufo-Addo's appointment impressive so far, according to Professor Stephen Adai. Ofosu Kwachi questioning Nana Addo's appointment of young people. And also, I won't let Akufo-Addo down, according to Abujan appointment. We've got to say congratulations to him. He is a deputy chief of staff. That's a big position, but we know that he's capable. All right, quickly, if we've got time, we'll do the BBC Africa page, and then we'll take a bow, make way for Benedict Owusu-Dankwa. Akwesi Dankwa.
Have we done the Africa page of the BBC?
Not yet. A malaria vaccine has passed a critical milestone in human safety trials.
I'm sure they were trying it on Africans as usual.
It's definitely because, I mean, we're more
prone,
right?
Chari. This one is a program. Africans. All
right, so now you're updated. You know what is new. You know what is trending. You know where to go for more news.
Okay. There's a story about the Gambian army chief apparently aligned himself with Yaya Jammeh. Don't mind him. When Yaya Jammeh goes off, he will see.
The man says he's not going anywhere.
Well, let's see how it goes.
All right, but just to also let you know, Madame Barbara Isi, and she is member of parliament elect for Cape Coast North?
Yes, Cape Coast.
Cape Coast North constituency.
Is she in the studio already?
She is on our show this morning.
Yeah.
She's one of the
she's a lecturer, a teacher at, is it Wesley Girls?
Is she?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So from now on, because of that, all those who have baby girls and want to go to Wesley Girls, please come and write your name. Yeah, I have boys, so I don't have a problem.
But it was a tough battle.
Because the good thing is that the husband is at Infantipim teaching. And he's my friend too. So no problem.
Roland should do this interview. Like,
No,
come
no,
out.
no.
Stay with us. But Madam Barbara is here on our show. Today we're all super excited. She's one of the new female MPs.
You know, the list has been speculated around. I think she's deputy minister for gender or something like that. We'll ask her whether she lobbied for the position or not.
Is that something that I should know? Like, you have a interest in her?
Oh, no, please.
Okay.
Because I know the husband, that's why.
Just to also encourage you and remind you, save those little monies. Don't let it go waste. You never know, anything could happen. So save those monies quickly. You never know.
Could help you buy a house.
Save.
Save. Not only here, we'll save.
Let's
invest.
Benedict is up next here on our show.